What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, we're going to be going over the should you summon for the Loli Merlin unit coming to Global Grand Cross on the next patch. So let's get into it. Alright, but before we actually hop into the video, make sure to subscribe to your boy Amazing. We are on the road to 10k subscribers, and at the time of recording this video, I'm at 7.87k subscribers on the YouTube channel. Turn on post notifications if you want to stay up to date with anything 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross related, and with that out of the way, let's hop into the video. Alright, so as you guys can see here, Loli Merlin has been confirmed. Like, initially they confirmed it on Twitter. I'll just find it on my profile, but they confirmed it yesterday. Yeah, right here. So they had this little post right here about Loli Merlin coming. As you can see, she's definitely coming, right? It's gonna be this coming patch, so on the 12th, I think it's the 12th or the 13th, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, she's gonna be dropping then. So I wanted to do a should you summon video for her to let you guys know if you should be summoning. So let's actually hop into her kit. Alright, so her rarity is gonna be SSR. She's gonna be green attribute, unknown race. That's very important to know. For her first skill here, she's going to inflict power strike damage equal to 475% of attack on one enemy. Power strike is additional damage equal to the enemy's resistance. So basically how power strike works is if the opponent has high resistance, it's going to stack that resistance on top of the amount of percent that power strike does. So if power strike's doing 475% and was hitting another Loli Merlin, it's going to be doing 40% increased damage on top of that. So that's really good right there. This card is the same as Sariel's, and if you guys have seen Sariel, he is just broken. So this card's really good. For her second skill here, she's going to inflict 280% of attack on all enemies and inflicts an infect fracture for 2 turns there. So basically infect is restricting recovery related stats. Basically what infect does is it stops you from getting started turn healing, lifesteal. There's probably like other things like recovery, regeneration rate, like that shit. But like basically it nullifies you from getting any started turn healing, which is you know, it's pretty good. Because nullifying that makes it so the enemy cannot gain any HP unless they do like a cleanse card and heal that way. But they're not going to be able to heal naturally from their stats, right? So that's pretty good right there. For her ultimate, she's going to inflict damage equal to 400% of attack on all enemies and creates a barrier around all allies equal to 5% of the damage when attacked, and no bonus damage effect will be applied excluding rupture. So basically what Merlin does on her ultimate is going to be an AoE nuke that actually gives a shield based on the amount of damage dealt, and the shield is basically a Gosling's shield. Because no bonus damage effect will be applied, and it excludes rupture. So basically every card effect in the entire game, except rupture, the actual effect of the card will not do the damage, right? Only if it's rupture. If it's rupture, it'll do the damage. If it's not, then it'll just do regular damage without the actual effect. So really good right there. And the shield actually applies to the whole team. It's not even just Merlin, so it's pretty good right there. And the multiplier scales up to 600% of attack at 6 out of 6, and then the barrier multiplier goes up to 20% at 6 out of 6. So that's pretty good. Last thing to note about Merlin is her passive here. So during the enemy's turn, each enemy skill cannot deal more than 40% of the hero's max HP, increases the attack related stats by 1% per 4% of remaining HP when using skills. So basically how Fess Merlin's passive works here is she cannot take more than 40% damage in one turn. So if she gets hit by the 1S snore, guaranteed at the most it's only going to do 40%. So she is guaranteed to tank 3 hits on the team if you're fighting like a unit that has like a bunch of attack and is able to like go through Merlin, right? If they have like a ton of damage and they're able to do it, they're only gonna cap out at 40% damage, which is actually really good because it makes Merlin like a unit that can kind of like nullify the 1S snore from turn 1 bonking you, which is really good. And then she also increases attack related stats by 1% per 4% of remaining HP. So the more HP you have, the more damage you're going to do. It's going to increase your attack related stats, which is basically your pierce rate, your crit chance, and your crit damage. So if she's at 100% HP, she's going to be doing 25% attack related stats increase to her stats right there. So as long as she's at full HP, she's going to be doing an insane amount of damage. Just a note, Green Gother stacks gives you 35%, but that's after 5 turns. Merlin at start of turn will have 25% if she's going first, which is already really good, right? Like that's just better than Green Gother, which people like a lot of people just like completely like wash her off because she's just an unknown race unit. A lot of people just write off Fast Merlin because she's unknown race, but the fact that she's able to start off with 25% attack-related stats is already better than Green Gilter. The only thing is with Merlin is she doesn't apply it for the whole team, but that doesn't really like hinder her because she's able to do like a ton of damage regardless, right? So Fast Merlin is really good. Her stats are very good as well. She has really high CC, really high pierce rate, crit chance is good, crit damage is really good, 5% life steal is not bad. So overall her stats are really good, the unit itself is very good, and she's a festival unit. She's going to be guaranteed at 900 pity on the banner. I also have the banner pulled up here as well so we can see who is featured. When actually considering if you should be summoning, because Merlin herself is very, very good. If you pull Merlin, that's a W, right? So the units on the actual banner is going to be the new Merlin, Goddess Elizabeth, Small Wing King, Denzel, Sariel, I think that's Red Arthur, what is this, Matrona, Death Pierce, Deldry, Green Escanor, Blue Merlin, Red Merlin, Reggie Meliodas, Blue Diane, Green Nunchuck Bon, Blue King, Blue Skinny King, Red Gother, Green Merlin, and then Red Escanor. So that's going to be the whole banner right there. These are all the coin shop sins. You got the rest of the Merlins there. Green Escanor. Yeah, it's not a bad banner. It's not like super bad because it does have Sariel on it, Goss Elizabeth, Small Wing King. The coin shop sins, a lot of people don't have them duped out, so it's kind of good actually that they're on the banner, because they're not on many banners in the first place, right? But that's pretty good right there. And they're also rate up. The Merlin is actually rate up at 0.25% compared to the 0.2% for the rest of the banner, as included with Goss Elizabeth, Wing King, and Denzel. So that's kind of good right there if you're actually trying to pull from Merlin, because she is a little bit rate up in terms of the overall pool. But the rates itself is the same as a regular festival banner, being 0.25%. And the entire banner itself is 4% rates. So going into like that, it's like you have a decent chance at pulling Merlin, like within one rotation, I'd say. You'll probably get like one. If you don't get one, then guaranteed at the 900. But there is a possibility you get her within the 900 if you're lucky. But yeah, she's just a regular festival unit. If we scroll down actually here, you can see the tickets as well. You can be able to do tickets on the banner, and at the mileage you actually get to choose between Festival Merlin or Small Wing King. So that's another thing to note as well. Lost Vein Meliodas and the 1 Esnor are not included on this banner, so if you're summoning on this banner looking for those two units, you're not going to be able to get them. So just to have to preface that. So at the end of the day, should you be summoning for Loli Merlin here, I would say most likely it's a skip for a lot of people, especially if you have like the 1 Esnor already built, like Goss Elizabeth and Green Gother. If you already have the regular Glue Eater team, or even like an Assault Melee team, if you have like any team that you feel is already viable in PvP, it's still going to be viable after Merlin comes out. Merlin is a very good unit. And she does not need Green Gother to be good, which is another thing as well. Like if you're a new player and you've started out and you don't have Green Gother, I would say Merlin's banner is really good. Because if you get Merlin, you can run her with Red Gother, which you actually get for free just by logging in, if you're a new player. And Merlin can be run on an unknown race team, which is going to be like probably her best team, right? You can run her with like Goss Elizabeth, Red Gother, and then like Rem in the back when she comes out. But yeah, like Merlin does have her use, but I would say for the general player base, especially with the banner being kind of mid in terms of units, right, like compared to the other festival banners, I would say this banner is a skip for most free to plays. If you want to go for Merlin though, just because like you simp for her or whatever, I don't know, like weird shit, go for her, I guess. Another thing to note as well is that the ReZero units are actually going to be buffing the unknown race team. So if you want to summon on the ReZero units, having Merlin on the team is actually going to be very beneficial as well. So if you're going to be summoning on this banner with the ReZero units, then definitely pick up Merlin actually as well, because that's going to be pretty good. Because Ram is going to be a backline support for unknown race basic stats, which is actually very good, and she is free to play though. So like that's another thing to note. Because she is free to play, you don't have to worry about summoning for Ram, so picking up Merlin before Ram comes out is going to be a pretty nice thing right as well. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on it. If you're a whale, obviously summon. Merlin is a very good unit for a whale. Like 6 out of 6, she just like her ultimate's gonna be like disgusting, right? Like 600%, 20% Liz shield, like off the damage you've dealt, pretty insane, man. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it. If you're free to play, I would say most likely skip. If you're a whale, obviously summon. Keep in mind that ReZero will be 2 weeks after Merlin most likely. So end of April, we're going to be getting the ReZero collab probably. So take that into account when thinking about summoning for Merlin, because Unknown Race is actually a meta on JP right now, because Ram in the back and then having a Merlin in the front, red goat there. You can even run like Amelia and Rem. It's actually a comp, so like keep that in mind when thinking about summoning. That's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always. And if you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know in the comment section below. And I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Peace out and have a great rest of your day.